first, I just talk briefly about the controversy. I made a statement. Of course, it was a great huge cry over it. People thought I was crazy and thought I mystified Qigong. So, I offered myself to a public test. Then the well-known paper in Malaysia, Chinese paper, invited the public to volunteer to be the test. So the people were more than 500 kilometers away, sent chief from one city to another. And the result was very convincing. They received the chief. And subsequently, I'm able to use this ability to help other people, many other people. In China today, for various reasons, the Wushu is practiced as a sport. It's a magnificent sport, very beautiful. But from our perspective, from Shaolin Wanam, it is not traditional Kung Fu. Because the basic aspects of traditional Kung Fu, especially Shaolin, one is it must be capable of combat. And two, for Shaolin Kung Fu, you have internal force. And at the highest level, spiritual cultivation. So the Wushu is practiced in China today, and as well as all over the world, taught by the modern Chinese Wushu teachers. They do not use Wushu for combat. They do not develop internal force, and it is not meant for spiritual cultivation. Therefore, we do not consider that Shaolin Kung Fu. Whereas in Shaolin Wanam, when we practice Shaolin Kung Fu, we aim to be combat efficient. We develop internal force, not only for combat, but for our daily living, and we aspire to the highest spiritual fulfillment. It's my opinion, based on actual facts. Because of different changing situations, when even before the present Chinese government was established, when the Shaolin Temple was burnt, it was deserted. So when the Shaolin temples were restored by the present government, it was meant to as a tourist attraction actually. At the time, the idea of teaching the traditional arts was discouraged, especially during the earlier part of the present Chinese government. During the Cultural Revolution, for example, ending traditional would be against the government, would be counter-revolutionary. That was a time where traditional arts, not only Kung Fu and Qigong, but also painting, calligraphy, philosophy, literature were discouraged. And many of these masters, they faded away. They had to go to the farms to till the fields. So there was a period of more than 50 years, a big gap. But lately there was a change of policy in China, and they wanted to restore the arts, but not as a Kung Fu, not as a traditional martial art, but as a sport to benefit the mass. And they did very well. The Wushu is a very magnificent sport, and a lot of people can practice.